Hello and welcome to the stretch and de-stress video. This video can be, you can practice it when you're sat in a chair, you can practice it on the floor, just whatever works for you, whatever works for your body. And listen, if there's any pain at any point when you're doing these movements, hopefully there won't be, but if there is, please stop immediately. And if you're not sure whether you should be doing these movements, maybe just watch the video first of all to see whether it's suitable. It's super simple stuff, it's super complicated, and it should be accessible for most people. So let's begin. We're going to take our left ear towards our left shoulder. We're going to begin with some self-massage. So the right hand is going to reach behind us, the fingertips are going to touch the base of the skull, and we're gently going to massage our neck. So we're going to have a confident touch here, confident touch as we're massaging the neck. We're not looking to tickle. It's not like this really light kind of touch. We're massaging the muscles in the neck. Good. I'm just working into any areas that feel tight. And then we're going to come down the side of the neck. Down the side of the neck, massaging. And then we're going to come to the collarbone and the throat. And we're going to be much more gentle here. Much more gentle here with the throat. You're just going to move around the chest area. Doesn't matter which direction you're going. And then you're going to come down to the belly. So what we're looking to do here is they're actually stimulating the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve, vagus means wandering in Latin, and moving up to the chest again. When we stimulate this, it just helps regulate our autonomic nervous system, which is a mixture of the sympathetic nervous system, which is how we're able to get stuff done, and our parasympathetic, which is how we relax. Now, a sympathetic nervous system response can be switched on a little bit too much sometimes, and that's when we can be just doing the whole time, when we can feel anxious or overwhelmed, and that's when adrenaline and cortisol, the stress hormones, are rushing around the body. And we can become like junkies for these hormones. So we have to be careful when we're in a state of doing so much, particularly with things like how much sleep we're getting, how much stimulation we're getting from screens, maybe how much caffeine we're consuming, how much of the news we're watching. That kind of stuff can overstimulate us. It can make us overactivated. And what we're looking to do with this particular 10 minutes is to regulate our autonomic nervous system and just pause, just pull the handbrake a bit more on the sympathetic, which is also known as fight, flight, freeze and facade. And we're going to push up the parasympathetic, which is the relaxation response, the rest and digest response. Okay, taking the right ear to the right shoulder, left hand comes behind the neck, and again fingertips massaging the neck, the base of the skull. It is literally the simplest of practices we're doing today. And you can be doing this sat on the floor, you can be doing this sat in a chair, you can do it if you're doing this at work, if you're doing this over the holidays. This is just 10 minutes for you. It's so nice to have 10 minutes for you. So for me, I'm getting that this part of my neck at the top of my shoulder is a little bit tight, so I'm just going to take a moment here. Whoa. And then I'm going to come down the side of my neck. And gently again to the throat. Gently again to the throat. Beautiful. And around the chest. Doesn't matter which direction. And you come down to the belly. Just notice how your breath is at the moment. You know, are you holding your breath? How are you breathing? And back up to the chest. Okay, good. And then we're just going to gently, you can see what I'm doing, gently just pinch the flesh. And I'm saying this gently, we're using like the middles of the fingers and the heel of the hand. We're not doing it to cause any pain, we're just doing it to wake up the lymphatic system a little bit. You could also use a brush, you know, or even tickling your skin could be a nice thing to do. You know, that's why sometimes being tickled can be a really nice sensation. So I'm just doing the upper arm, the lower arm, even going to do the hands. And like that video, the two questions to ask when we're pausing first thing in our day, what we're looking to do here is get into the body, and when we get into the body and we're physically conscious, mentally conscious of what's going on in the body, it's going to be much more helpful for relaxing the mind. Okay, so again, we're just working into the tops of the shoulders this time. The same kind of thing. Really simple self-massage technique. And again, if there's any sharp, hot pain, please take it easy. You don't have to force yourself into doing anything that doesn't work for you. Good. I'm just going to come to the side of my body. This side of the body. I'm going to extend my legs. If you're sat in a chair, it's okay. You could just work with one leg. I'm just doing the same thing with the soft tissue, the skin on my thigh, on my calf. Hello, body. To the feet. Thigh on the right leg, calf and shin. The right foot. Great. Okay. So we're just going to turn our body to the right. We're going to use our breath to do this. So we're going to take a breath in through the nose, and then breathing out, we're going to turn around to the right and just move our torso around to the right, head around to the right. Good. Inhale, we're going to come back to the front, and exhale, we're going to turn to the left. And it could be helpful to have the right hand on the left knee here, the left hand behind you, if that works, or the left hand on the back of the chair. Inhale to the center, exhale around to the right. So we're just creating space in the thoracic spine. Inhale to the center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale, come back to the center. We're going to stay with the breath, taking the left fingertips out to the left side, reaching the right arm up. Take a breath in here, pressing both sides of the pelvis down, and then breathing out, you're going to side bend over to your left, reaching that right arm over your ear. Good. And inhale, bring yourself to an upright position, and exhale over to the other side. Lengthening the left side of the body here. Inhale back to the center. Exhale over to the right. Reach through the fingertips. Reach away. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale. Good. One more time on each side. Inhale, up. Exhale across. Nice. Inhale, up. Exhale to the other side. Wonderful. Bring yourself to an upright position. Let's just roll the shoulders forwards. Roll the shoulders back. Beautiful. Both back, both forwards. Okay, this is the fun bit. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come to stand up. Just going to move my cushion out of the way for a moment. Come to stand up. Now you might want to use a wall for stability for this. And again, you can do this sat down. You can do the same thing sat down in a chair. So we're just going to circle our left ankle. Go in one direction, go in the other direction. Good. And then we're going to circle the left thigh. So we can inhale up and exhale down and round. Inhale through the nose up. Exhale down and round. Inhale up. Exhale down and round. Inhale up. Exhale down and round the other direction. Inhale up. Exhale down and round. 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 Beautiful. Come to the other leg. So circle the right ankle. Notice as you're doing this, are you holding your breath? Making sure you're changing direction. Good. And then opening the hip. So we're inhaling up, exhaling round and down. So we're externally rotating the thigh bone in the hip socket. Round and down. Inhale up. Exhale round and down. Inhale up. Exhale round and down. Just one more in that direction. Good. And then change direction. Inhaling up. Exhaling round and down. Inhale up. Exhale round and down. Inhale up. Exhale round and down. Inhale up. Exhale round and down. Okay, good. Hands on hips. Take the feet a little bit wider. And we're just going to take some hula hoops. And you could be doing this sat down in a chair, changing direction. Wonderful. Coming back to the center, and then we're just going to shake the legs off. Shake the feet off. Okay, great. Let's just start with the right wrist. Going to take a circle in one direction with the right wrist, and in the other direction. Going to flex the hand back towards you. Bring the fingers down to the floor. Take the hand to the side, each side. Okay, good. This is my favorite thing to do, but just be careful with this and make sure that it's comfortable for you. Flex the hand back. Then we're just going to gently pull the thumb back, pull the finger, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. So in my body that feels really good. Just going to work the elbow. Good. And we're going to take a back stroke here with the arm. And then we're going to change direction. Forwards. Inhale. Exhale. Relaxing the jaw. Breathing in and out through the nose. Wonderful. Okay. Let's come to the left hand. Start to circle the left hand out. So these kind of movements, you can literally do these movements anywhere. You can do them in the kitchen. You can do them sat on the edge of the bed. Good. Side to side. You could do them at your desk. The idea is they're practical movements that you do normally with your body. Okay, flex the hand back. Gently pull the thumb back. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. Little finger. Okay. Just working the elbow. Good. And then we'll take the back stroke with the left arm. Nice and gentle. We're not flinging our arms around with careless abandon. And just bringing in a range of movement. And we come forwards. Okay, good. Okay, feet hip distance apart. Slight bending the knees. And we're just going to bring our torso, just move our torso. And allow the arms to get really floppy. Allow the arms to get floppy. And the idea is that we are just moving the body a little bit. And notice if you're holding your breath or if you're breathing easily. And then bringing yourself back to neutral. And we can just come and sit down again. And the final part of this is I'm just going to invite you to bring one hand onto your abdomen, so below the belly button, one hand on the chest. And if it's comfortable for you, you could close your eyes. Otherwise, you could just find a soft-lidded gaze at a point that is not moving for you. And I'm going to invite you to imagine that you could sit your ears over your shoulders. And as you do that, can you soften your face and soften your throat? And then have the shoulders sitting over the ribs. And as they do that, can you relax the chest and the ribs over the pelvis, and soften the abdomen, soften the belly. And just take a moment to notice the breath coming and going. Ideally with the mouth closed, you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And when we breathe in through the mouth, we're activating a nervous system, and this is what most of us do. Most of us breathe into our mouths and we breathe shallowly into the chest. What we actually need to practice doing is breathing in through the nose and down into the belly. So as you breathe in, you could practice this now. As you breathe in, see if you could just push your belly out a little bit, very softly. And as you breathe out, just let the belly relax. Breathe in, push the belly out. And breathe out, relax. And we're just going to breathe in for a count of 4. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, and out for 4, 2, 3, 4, and continue. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe into the belly, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. And then when you're ready, you can just relax your hands. Maybe you want to just sigh the breath out and then open your eyes. My friend, I hope that's been helpful for you. You're doing such an amazing job supporting the Cambridge University Hospitals Trust. What a great community you're a part of. You are valued. Thank you so much for doing the work that you're doing, and I hope this has been a benefit.